Welcome back, and now we're going to prepare our coconut chicken. So let's get ready to go here. I'm going to give you the ingredients. You will need, as you did with the other recipe, 6 skinless thighs. You will need half of a medium onion, half of a medium bell pepper, 2 stalks of celery, 1 can of coconut milk that's been mixed with 1 can of water, half of a cup of sweet shredded coconut, 1 cup of white rice, granulated garlic, black pepper, and salt. Now to put this dish together, I'll put this on the side for a minute. We'll cut up our celery. Now these stalks here are pretty big, so we'll start out with 1 and see how much that fills the pan. If your stalks are smaller, use 2. We'll take those and drop them down in. I try to drop them down in all the little cracks and crevices around. Fill in all the little spaces. And then before I get all the rest of the stuff on there, let's just douse it with some granulated garlic, a little bit of black pepper, sprinkled evenly over it, and a little bit of salt. I don't know if you noticed the coarseness of this salt, but I'm using kosher salt because I really like it, but you don't have to do that. You can use whichever salt you want. Then we're going to slice our onions in nice, like half moon rounds here. Gives it a nice flavor. Then you take your onions and sprinkle it all over, just the way you did with the other dish. These dishes are very easy to make, quite economical. The thigh meat is always the least expensive that you can buy, but you can make such great stuff with it. Now we cover that in the bell pepper. Now what we're going to do is we're going to take our rice and pour it in and get it all down, right down in there so it's really nice and even all over the chicken. Then we're going to take our coconut and we'll sprinkle the coconut over the top of the rice. Oh, this is going to be so good. And now we have here our coconut milk that's mixed with 1 can of water. Try to get some of these lumps out of here. Usually the coconut milk, when it comes out of the can, is quite lumpy. But that's okay, because it'll just marry down into a really nice sauce. So we pour that all over it. Just kind of spread it a little bit like that. And now what we're going to do with it is we're going to take it, cover it with foil. Now being that this is covered with foil, it'll start bubbling and everything. So what I suggest you do is take it and put it on a nice cookie sheet so that if it spills over in the oven won't get all messy. And then we'll put this in the oven. And that will cook also for about an hour at about 350 degrees. But check it often and see, because usually when the rice is done and it's kind of solid on the top, the whole dish will be done.